Hello, welcome, beautiful souls. Love, greetings from beautiful Bali. So, yesterday I saw a comment on one of my yoga videos from one of my best friends, and she asked whether I was going to do a video on the camel pose and why it's so emotional. And so today I will be sharing with you Uṣṭrāsana, which is the camel pose. Now, one thing I would like to also mention, I like to really put emphasis on the correct pronunciation of the Sanskrit word, not necessarily that it will make a difference in the way you practice the posture. I just feel it's a beautiful way to honor the sacred language that Sanskrit is. Sanskrit is a vibrational language, which means that the sound of it is very important because sound is what creates the vibration. So a lot of people here in the West say Uṣṭrāsana or like Uṣṭrāsana. It's Uṣṭrāsana. So yes, so that's the correct pronunciation of the term. Anyway, you don't have to really focus too much about that. I just love languages so much. So I like to honor the Sanskrit language. Well, that being said, the camel pose. Actually, this pose, when you perform it, it doesn't actually look like you're in a position of a camel. So why did the yogis call this pose the camel pose? This is actually because camels are very good at regulating their body temperature. They live in the desert where it's very cold at night and very hot during the day. So this posture actually has this quality that it can help you to regulate the temperature in your body. That's one thing. Another thing about this posture, it's that it's another very strong back bend and even chest opener. This is part of the reason why, as my friend asked, why is it so emotional? When you're in that position, you're getting a lot of energy from the earth, like flushed up through the legs and through the torso. And it's as if it's flushing energy through your lower chakras and your solar plexus, and then it's being like almost like exploded up into the heart. So it can be very overwhelming. If you have a lot of emotions, they tend to be flushed upwards. Also, it's maybe a bit of a common thing to be a bit, well, not common, I don't want to stereotype, I'm working on this myself, but to be close-hearted, to, want to protect our hearts, because our hearts can be so vulnerable. We've all been heartbroken before. Yes, and so we want to protect our hearts, and in this it can be quite scary to do something that really opens the heart. So this is another reason why so much emotion can come up and why it can feel scary for some people, because you put yourself in kind of like a vulnerable position. Energetically, this posture activates mostly Manipura chakra. So this is, Manipura chakra is the solar plexus. It's like around the area of the belly button. And also, because so much energy is being flushed up, you might feel a little bit of heart activation as well. So Anahata chakra. And also because of the position that your hands are in, your whole body is being magnetized, especially your hands. So if you work a lot with your hands, like if you're a massage therapist or if you're a healer, this is a very useful posture for you to practice, as you actually magnetize the healing power of your hands. And also if you just, want to heal yourself, we all have this untapped potential of, well, it's not untapped for everybody, of course, but of healing ourselves. So if you have pain somewhere, you can always, do this posture, charge up your hands, place them on whatever area you're having pain in, and also remembering the power of the mind. So as you are doing this, you're also really putting in the intention for that area to heal. Your psychic powers are a lot stronger than you might think. Well, without further ado, as they say, I'm going to now show you how to practice Uṣṭrāsana. In some traditions, they also call it Dandasana. which is the staff pose, but in other yoga traditions this is actually another posture, so I just call it Uṣṭrāsana. So how to practice it? And also if you have a hernia or you're pregnant or some spine injury, some neck injury, don't perform the posture, or I'll show you a variation that you can do if you have a neck injury or have had surgery in that area. So, okay, so you will begin by sitting on your knees, and then you would come up onto your knees. And now there's two ways that you can place the feet. When you have the tops of the foot completely on the mat, so without having your toes stuck, you go actually deeper in the posture, and when you have them like this, you lean back a little bit less, so that's a little bit easier. You can decide how to start, and you'll feel it out for yourself which one is the one that is available for you. So I would recommend that you start with the toes stuck, because this is a little bit easier, and if that's easy you can always then go into the deeper one rather than beginning with the difficult one and finding out you have to actually go back a little bit. But either way, it's up to you. You can just also try both. Okay, so first you start, and also keep your thighs vertical to the mat. So you don't want to be like leaning back with your whole body. You stay as straight as possible, pushing the hips forward, and then you slowly begin to arch your back, keeping the hips forward, and then you come and grab your heels, you open up the chest, you tilt your head back, you let it drop. So here you're not here, you're really pushing the pelvis forward, head back, and you're grabbing the heels with your hands. So you're going to create, that way you create an energy circuit, and that's how actually your hands are being magnetized, because there's this earth energy coming in, yin, so passive, and yang, more active, through the legs, up the torso, up, and then flowing down through the arms into the legs, and you're closing the circuit here. So the longer you hold it, the stronger the effect. So you're here. Now if you would like to go a little bit deeper, you would tuck down the feet and go from there to come out of the posture. You slowly, taking your time, grow up, and you stay on your knees for a moment. Feel the effects. I feel that if you go straight back down, it's like you collapse, and if you stay here, it feels like you're still riding the after wave of the effects of the posture. So you stay here, and that's pretty much the posture. Now what I mentioned about if you have an injury in the neck, you can still perform the posture, but you would not tilt your head back. So you would be here, and you would come back, and you still push the shoulders back and open the chest, but you keep your head straight, like so. So you don't do this, but you do this. Yes? Alright, so that's Uṣṭrāsana for you. I hope that you enjoy this posture. I hope it serves you. I hope it serves the greater good. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope that you untap your potential, that you discover yourself through the beautiful practice of yoga every day. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you be free. Namaste.